I want to also talk specifically about neglect, abuse, and removal because these are often the very hardest pieces of their story that our kids have to navigate. And so I want to give just a couple very practical tips for how to navigate those things. Number one is to use developmentally honest language. The truth should be accurate, but it should also be age appropriate to your child's ability to understand it. So for young children, that might sound like your first parents had problems that made it really hard to keep you kids safe. Kids need safe grown-ups who can keep them safe. And so you were put into the foster care system to make sure somebody could keep you safe. For older children, it might sound like using drugs can really change the way a brain works, and it can make it hard for adults to make safe choices. That was not your fault. It's a good idea to avoid graphic details or moralizing language that would sound like you're judging their birth family or their birth parents, and try to avoid oversharing of adult failures. Kids don't deserve to carry the weight of those challenges, and certainly not while they're still grappling with their story. A second tip to help you practically navigate some of these challenging conversations is to separate love from capacity. It's really important that our kids understand their birth parents could have loved them very, very much, but may not have had the capacity to take care of them safely. So children will often assume, if my parents loved me, they would have kept me. And it's not that simple. And it's going to be a hard one for them to grapple with, but you need to help them understand sometimes adults love their children, but they still can't take care of them well or safely. Reframing it will help protect our kids from any internalized shame that they may have about their story. It'll help them not make it about themselves and what was wrong with them. Many adoptees, especially as they mature to adulthood, experience a moment where their adoption actually feels like a rejection from their birth family. And when that happens, it's really important that we don't resist that notion, that we don't correct them or argue with them. We need to let them feel what they're feeling. So we want to validate that feeling. Yes, I'm sorry, that does feel a lot like rejection. And then stay present with them. I'm here with you. I'm not going anywhere. I will be available to talk whenever and however you want to talk about it.